Okay, so this is a model I've designed in the last half an hour or so. And what it's looking at is a vertical garden in the courtyard, opposite, well, attached to the stairwell on the Pitt Street side of the school. So that's the building there where it's the stairwells inside. I haven't done the stairwell. I don't think that's completely necessary, but I've done the detail of the building. I've done the windows. I would normally, if this is only a draft, so I would put in like the doors for the building there and stuff like that for the finished product. But this is only a draft design so far. So it's the three or four levels. I could extend upon that and make that higher to make it more accurate. And what I've placed on the side is I've put a vertical sort of herb garden on the side of the building. I've also got a person there to give you a sense of scale about how big it is. And if we were to click on the dimensions of it, let me just get this down. So I'm trying to get this sense. What I can do is I'll go to my dimensions tool, down to there, and you can see how the line, it tells me, so it's 12 meters tall. I'll go to the width of this. Let me get that. It's not quite working for me. I'll just skip back. It's probably on the wrong view. I'll do it from here. The dimensions. So I can start punching in dimensions, give you a sense of how big it is. So it's like 6 meter box. The numbers are sitting in there. So this is a model. This isn't quite finished or probably detailed as much as I would like it to be, but it gives you a bit of an idea that I've modeled part of the school and then I've built my attachments for my green space on it. So I've put my stormwater tanks at the top, so to collect rainwater, and to pipes running down from there. My watering system is up here at the top, which goes into these sort of vertical garden beds, which grow sort of herbs or anything that can grow on a vine. So you might want to research, if you want to do something like this, you would research anything, any fruit or vegetable that can be vine grown. So for example, maybe strawberries or tomatoes. And then what I have here is in each sort of garden box, there are 4 plots. So you can grow different things in different plots. And I've sort of got 2 empty plots there to give you an idea that there'd be a sort of a metal frame within each sort of garden box for things to be grown, and they could sort of be shifted around as well. As part of that, I've got a ladder, and the ladder is attached up here so it can move up and down. I haven't done that in detail yet, but I would do that if that was the finished product. And the whole idea is the ladder can go almost like a library ladder, which can go from side to side, and you can pick as you go what you need. That's effectively the design right there. Yours, I'm expecting maybe a bit more detail, considering I'm only classifying this as a draft idea. But this gives you a bit of an idea of what I'm asking you to do with your design, that you are creating part of the school in SketchUp and then creating your green space as on top of it or part of it in some way. Like I would even then, for example, I would zoom out here and I could even then, for example, do the playground sort of area as well. So I'll pull that out. I would go to my materials. So I downloaded a ladder. That's where I got the ladder from the warehouse, and I downloaded and scaled it up. And I'll go to my materials, and I'm just going to pick grey. I'll go to asphalt and concrete. I'll pick like this light one. It gives you a bit of a great idea. I might just delete that line. So that gives you a bit of an idea of how you could approach that there. That acts as a model. So I'll talk through the tools that I've used. That was just the rectangle pull-up tool to create the building. Then the same ideas, I've done rectangles inside the building and then pulled them a touch out. And then I've used a glass. So I've gone to my materials. I've gone to glass and mirrors. I've used that blue glass there. Up here, I've just done similar sort of tools. A rectangle tool that's pulled up, two circles, which I've turned into cylinders through pull-ups. These pipes, these are half circles using the arc tool, and then again they've been pulled up to here. And then these flower boxes or garden boxes, again, they've been rectangle tools. And what I did is I made one, and all I then did is I selected the area. So I selected, this might be a bit hard because there's so many things there. So I've selected the area, then I've right-clicked it, and I've done copy, and then I've done paste. See if that works. And then the garden box came up again, so I could drop it next door to it. That's been pulled out. Then to create the grid inside it, I've done it again, squares, rectangles, and then at the push-pull. This grid, what I did is I went through our materials, and I went to landscaping, fencing, and vegetation. And this sort of fencing, I felt like that looked quite good, effective as looking at sort of like a metal grid that would be placed inside for like vines to go around. So I used that there as well. Just trying to think if there's any other proper tools that I use. I don't think so at the moment. But I would then ask, the way that I would extend upon this is then, I'll just get rid of this, is looking to build further detail in our garden. I might put in more ladders. Maybe I would think, is there a more accessible way that you can reach to pick things off? Different things like that. And also having the model as realistic as possible and detailed as possible as well. So I could probably go into greater detail with this watering system and maybe a water capture system at the bottom, which funnels back up here too. Those are the things that I could add to it, and also adding more detail to my structure as well. Okay, so that sort of provides a bit of a working example for that, for you to start thinking, what should your model look like? And that your model on SketchUp should be based on your drawings, which you've sort of taken from part 2 of the booklet. And then in SketchUp, what I want you to do is you are then starting to develop your design here. So we have a 3D model of it. Okay. If you've got any further questions, I'd like you to post in the discussion board about SketchUp, if it's about a tool, if it's about any process, any questions regarding the 3D model. I'd like you to post your questions there so we can sort of share that. Okay.